Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to discuss about the graph definition and the types of graphs. Okay. Basically, the graph is a collection of vertices and edges. Okay. Graph is basically it is a discrete structures. It consists of vertices and edges. That edges connects these vertices in order to form a one graphical representation. Okay, there are different kinds of graphs. It is depends on the whether the edges have directions, whether multiple edges can connected the same pair of vertices, and whether loops are allowed, whether weight of edges are given, etc. On this considerations, the graphs are categorized into different types. Okay. Next, we will discuss about the types of graph. Okay. First one is the finite graph and second one is the infinite graph. Finite graph means it is measurable. Okay. It is having only the set of finite sets. Okay. Then infinite graph. In this, there is no starting and no ending vertexes. We can call it as the infinite sets. Okay. While we are going to the finite graph, we will have the finite set of sets. Okay. We can say that if I am having a 4 vertexes, there is a possibility of 6 sets. But while I am coming to the infinite graph, we can't say the number of sets. Then next one is the undirected graph, directed graph and mixed graph. The undirected graph means the edges it will not have the directions. Directed graph means the edges are marked with arrow marks. Okay. The mixed means some edges are connected with without any arrow marks and some edges are having the arrow marks. Okay, it is the called as mixed graph. Then next one is the simple graph, multigraph and pseudograph. The simple graph is a graph with the undirected graph without multiple edges. Okay, for that the example is given. Then the multigraph means in this the multiple edges. Okay, say for example you can consider the first dot. It is having the multiple edges. There are 4 edges are connected in a single line. So it is called as the multigraph. Then the pseudograph is some vertex it may having the self loop, multiple edges on the themselves. Then that type of graph is called as pseudograph. Okay. The next one is the complete graph and regular graph. The complete graph is a graph which the connected with each and every vertexes. Say for example, you can consider this dot. It will have the 6 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each node is connected with the, if say for example, if I am having the n vertex, then the n edges will be there on the each vertex. That type of graph is called as complete graph. The next one is the regular graph. Regular graph is a graph all vertices are equal degree is called as regular graph. Okay. Each vertex it will be having the, if each edge is connected with the 5 edges vertexes, the same 5 it is having with the all. It is called as regular graph. Okay. Then next one is the cubic graph and cyclic graph, wheel graph. The cubic graph is a graph, okay, or have a degree, 3 degrees will be have each node. Okay. Then cyclic graph, if we start with one vertex, then we will travel to all the vertices and come to the the starting point. It is called as the cyclic graph. Wheel graph means the graph it is formed to connecting the single universal vertex. Then next one is the weighted graph. If the edges are assigned with value, then it is called as the weighted graph. Bipartite graph, it is a graph which vertex set of the partition into two sets. Okay. Then complete bipartite graph, it is a graph which first set is joined every single vertex in the second. Thank you. Reference book. Thank you.